Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next fighter, making the walk to the cage in the blue corner, Gregor's PAWLACZEK. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponents making the walk to the red corner. Introducing to you, Charlie FALCO.
Well, the atmosphere is picking up in here somewhat as Charlie FALCO makes his way to the cage. The BKK fighter in the red corner in the gorgeous rainbow shorts. He's taking on the dangerous Gregor PAWLACZEK representing Dragon's Lair. This is a flyweight amateur contest that I secretly have pegged as a fight of the night contender.
Both of these guys show a ton of energy throughout their fights. They're stylistically well matched. They both are great strikers, great wrestlers. It's a really good combination.
Oh, beautiful trip into the triangle. Charlie FALCO locks on that. Triangle's pulling down. I can't see this going much longer. It's tight.
He's got to get that arm across.
Oh, there is no quitting PAWLACZEK as he's hammering away. And he's still hammering. FALCO pulling tight, trying to tighten up this choke. PAWLACZEK hammer fisting. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
FALCO was able to drop right into it, and PAWLACZEK is doing everything he can to try and bust that grip.
And he's hammering away. It's either he's just gonna fall asleep or FALCO's gonna have to let up.
FALCO.
Change to the arm.
You've got to get that. He's got to get the arm across the chest. If he gets the arm across the chest.
No quit at all in PAWLACZEK. FALCO fighting through it.
And now all of a sudden PAWLACZEK is the one taking the punches to the face that Charlie was taking earlier.
FALCO
this is why this was fight of the night contender.
FALCO got to be careful not to burn out those legs.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing behind it is once you lock that in, you just want to stay. You don't want to give it up. You're in a dominant position, potential fight-ending position. You don't give up on it.
And there's still plenty of time left, 70 seconds or so left in the round. But PAWLACZEK just doesn't know when he's beaten. And FALCO Falco is taking these shots. Oh, another big shot lands. Referee is all over it, making sure PAWLACZEK is... Oh, he's starting to see maybe. Or is he just holding that position so that he pulls the arm out? And we're going to get a power bomb. Boom! Well, I am the happiest kid in the Christendom at the moment.
And Charlie was smart enough to stay inside. He's continuing to take those punches, but now he's gotten it to the point. It's getting tight. And with 20 seconds left, PAWLACZEK's gonna have to try and do something to get his head out of there and to get a little bit more oxygen coming through.
And he keeps moving around to the side. You can see the gap. There's a bit of space. He tries to float over. Few seconds left. Big hammer fists. Falco on the arm. Oh my God, I'm as happy as I could ever be.
And that's why we said this is the potential fight of the night. That was phenomenal.
Oh, please, sir, can I have some more? What do you say to these guys?
Charlie, try and get the arm across. Gregish, don't put your head in there. There's not much you can say, because even though Gregish was just completely locked in, the hammer fists he's laying down are showing wears on Charlie's face.
You know, this is, again, I'm asking, like, when he's in that triangle, but landing hammer fist after hammer fist after hammer fist, when he lands the power bomb, is Charlie winning the round? I don't know.
He's still the closest one to the finish. That's the only thing behind it. Now,
will the judges see it that way, though?
That's tough. It depends on if they're jiu-jitsu guys or if they're striking guys.
Yeah, give me round 2, please. And listen to this place. They recognize when they're watching something brilliant.
Yeah. This was a fight that when it was announced, I was very excited for because of how stylistically they match up. They're both tough as nails.
Yeah.
Which showed in that first round.
Both got good ground skills. Yep. Both got good hands. Falco perhaps with a little more experience.
Especially on the ground as far as jiu-jitsu wise.
But I would have to give the power advantage to PAWLACZEK.
Yeah. Falco's chin is maybe too strong for his own good. And I say that in a very loving way. It's kind of the tale of two tapes because both guys have to be tired.
Oh, yeah, without question.
The amount of punches that are landed on both of their faces. Oh, Charlie's looking in for the finish, but
big
Gregor's knees to the body.
I mean, Gregor just ate 3 or 4 uppercuts there and invited Falco in.
And now see, Charlie's got this single leg in Gregor's corner. Gregor's just able to listen to his coaching staff and know, okay, exactly what I have to do. What he's going to try and do is spin him off. That way he can actually be on the offensive with Charlie's back against the cage.
This fight so far has had a little bit of everything, everywhere. Falco working hard up against the cage, putting PAWLACZEK's back
and
to it.
staying busy with throwing those knees.
Absolutely.
So it's not just him sitting there. If you notice where his head placement's at as well, he's putting his head in the right place, grinding it in there, making it uncomfortable for Gregish.
But because he throws in those chipping shots, those little knees, those big knees, he's staying busy. Referee can't even be thinking about a separation here.
No, he's more just making sure one of those knees doesn't miss and hit him in the face or something along those lines. And just watching, okay, where's everybody's hands at? Is anybody grabbing a hold of the cage? Like it's more of, at that point, you're paying attention to what fouls might occur and not actually anything else.
You know, this is one of those fights where any minute I'm going to forget there's a mic in front of me and you just sit here watching going, ooh, God, I love MMA. That's the best sport ever. Unreal. I mean, the amount of effort and work both these fighters are putting in.
I don't think people realize how much energy it takes to be on either side of this, whether you're the one pushing up against the cage or the one with the back against it. I've heard people say, oh, he puts his back up at the cage. Oh, look at Charlie just raining down punches.
Right out into the body. God, there's only 8 seconds left. Jesus, where's this round gone?
But you know what's great? We get 3 more minutes of this.
Oh, unbelievable. Falco pushing PAWLACZEK. Not even going to ask you questions during this minute break. Nick, I'm just going to sit and enjoy some of the replays so I can start shouting again in 40 seconds.
It's amazing. If you look here, Charlie was able to come inside. He's throwing punches to the body. He's getting his head in the right position. He's throwing those knees. And if you're at home and you think, okay, that doesn't hurt, have your friend throw a chopping knee at your leg, and then I want you to, in the comment section, tell me, oh yeah, that didn't hurt.
This has been a crazy 6 minutes. We've had PAWLACZEK essentially surviving a triangle for 2+ minutes while landing effective ground and pound. We've had... Woo!
As we get ready for the third, the crowd is just excited as we are.
And who can blame him? Yes, please touch gloves and now beat the tar out of each other, boys. PAWLACZEK still looking low.
Oh, wobbles Charlie with that leaping right.
And
wobbles
another,
him again.
He's got power. Charlie covering up. Falco on rubber legs. PAWLACZEK. Oh my God.
Falco was able to turn it around and slides down to the legs, but
No
he's still
good.
got to try to clear his head. He's got to get some space to clear those cobwebs.
Just want to apologize to Joey Styles for stealing his catchphrase, but oh my God seems to be the cleanest thing I can say.
And PAWLACZEK is like a shark sensing blood in the water.
He knows Falco's hurt.
If Charlie doesn't do something to start to control this, he's going to end up getting rocked, and he's done the smart thing. He's gotten to the right position, and now he's pushing him up against the cage in his corner.
PAWLACZEK's corner is screaming for him to get his back off the cage. Turn the man, get into space again.
Charlie could use this time to try and clear some cobwebs. What he needs to do is just reshoot in deep, lock those hands underneath, get a double leg, and finish. Let's see some knees to the thighs. He does not want to get broken up at this point. He does not in any way want them to separate him.
And that's all PAWLACZEK wants at the moment. Gregor PAWLACZEK, if he can get his back off the cage.
And now they have been warned that they need to start doing some movement. Charlie's gotten down to that single, but he needs to finish it.
How long is... Nice, and he does finish it.
And now...
But has he given up the neck?
Now, because he's stepped over now, so his neck's fine. His head's in a good place. Now it's just about he's got to rain down some ground and pound. He's got to be extremely aggressive. PAWLACZEK needs to move. We got 1 minute left.
You see him sitting down in that half guard? Talking, is that a little bit of you? Because that's perfect positioning.
Hold on. Sitting down, and if you look, he's covering the mouth. That's a little bit of this old school dirt going up inside there. But Gregorish can still get out of this. He's got half of his half of his back against the cage. He can start to use that to wall walk, to climb and get out. Charlie's going to want to try to step over and get that crucifix position, which he does.
Which he does. Beautiful. PAWLACZEK gives the back up. Has he given up the choke? Or is it a crank at the moment?
It's a crank at the moment because he didn't have the legs in. So he's got to readjust because he didn't have the back. It was technically just a neck crank, warned by the referee. Everything's fine. Again, he's covering the mouth. It's an old school thing, but it's completely legal, and it's fantastic because it forces people to try to breathe harder.
Yeah, you breathe through my hand if you can.
Exactly.
Falco, how he survived and managed to turn this third round, I will never know.
I've got to stand up.
Me too. This was fight of the night for sure. If you are not making some noise for these two athletes. You are dead inside. Absolutely dead inside.
It was a fantastic matchup. Polish number 2 came through big, as he always does. The right Charlie Falco showed up, the one that I know in the gym, tough as nails.
Well, I'm gonna cause a little bit of controversy now, because I know who wants Charlie Falco next. She can't get fights at flyweight. She can't get fights that she wants. So Corey McKenna is willing to throw her hat into the ring. And I gotta tell you, I think Falco's up for it because he came over and said, Corey McKenna is next. Did you hear that, Corey? You're next. Falco says so.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we bring you your winner by way of split decision. In the blue corner, Gregor's PAWLACZEK.
I don't know how to take it. I'm not sure. It was a tight fight. It was a great fight. If anything, a draw. Falco thought that he did enough. The judges didn't think so. But let's dial this one back. Let's see this one again. Yes. What a great